You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. Guys, I am super excited about this video. When I first saw it, I was thinking it might be impossible. But I found it, and it didn't even take me very long. So what can we see? This video is very, very short. Like 3 seconds. Check it out. The first time I watched it, I actually thought that there was something wrong with the video, because it ended and I was like, where's the rest? This video was so short that I felt like I had to rush the part where I said, you asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Because I was afraid I wouldn't finish saying it before the clip ended. Okay, so at first when I saw this video, I thought that the person did not appear on camera or show a sign asking to be found, which would have been a real bummer. But they do show a find me sign at the very beginning of the video for a fraction of a second. And when I saw it, I realized that this was from the same person who sent me that series of videos from all across Europe back in the summer. I talked about those locations in Season 1, Episode 212. In those videos, the person had made different versions of my find me sign, but in each one they swapped in a different bald celebrity for my face. They continued that theme here with the Star Wars version, and we have Lobot standing in for Jose Monkey. Very silly. Okay, so the first thing we see in this video is a person taking a selfie with a small mammal. I'll come back to that. While there isn't that much else to see in the video, I did note a few other details. We've got this round sewer grate on the ground at the start of the video. We can see that the street or path that this person is standing near has these fences along the side of it that looked pretty distinctive to me. I didn't think I'd be able to use those to find this place, but I figured it would help me confirm the location. I also noted the particular shape that the fence makes as it's routed around the trees over here on the corner. We can see that there's a building here that has a green awning, and the awning might have some writing on it, but I couldn't really make it out. And it looks like we can see a body of water here toward the end of the video. Okay, so let's talk about that small mammal. This animal looked to me like something called a quaca. Quaccas are a kind of marsupial. I like the word marsupial. It's just fun to say. Marsupial. Anyway, quaccas belong to the macropod family of marsupials, which includes the kangaroo and the wallaby. And guys, once I realized that, I knew it was a huge clue. Because according to Wikipedia, quaccas only live in a very small part of the world. They are mostly found on some smaller islands off the coast of Western Australia, particularly Rottnest Island and Bald Island. Quaccas are known for being very comfortable in the presence of humans, which is why we see somebody taking a selfie with one in this video. Okay, so I figured I would go check out those locations. I started with Rottnest Island, and I didn't really know how big it was, but as it turns out, it's pretty small. It's like 19 square kilometers. That's just over 7 square miles. So I just started looking around on the island. I started on the east side of the island where it looked like there were a bunch of hotels, and I actually pretty quickly found some spots where I could see fences that looked very similar to what we see in the video. And guys, I got really excited when I saw that because I was pretty sure that I might be in the right place, and I had only been looking for a few minutes. But I quickly realized that I didn't know how to narrow it down any further than that. And I didn't want to have to look at every inch of the island. So I went back to the video. And when I did, I noticed something that I missed the first time. We can see what looks like a corrugated metal structure here. And on the side of it, we see a blue logo and the word Pioneer. I didn't know what that was, but I just started Googling for companies named Pioneer in Australia. And I quickly found the logo for Pioneer water tanks. I didn't know much about that company or their water tanks, but I looked at some photos and many of them showed something like this. I was pretty sure that the thing that we were seeing in the video was one of these large circular tanks. And guys, this was also a great clue, because if I was looking for a large circular structure like this, then there was a good chance that I'd be able to see it from the satellite view, at least if there weren't too many trees blocking the view. So I pulled up the map and just started scanning around on that part of the island where I had seen the fences that looked like what I saw in the video. And I actually found this spot right away, and I figured that couldn't possibly be it. But guys, that was it! You were here, near the Doom Cafe, on Rottnest Island in Western Australia. I used Google Street View to confirm the view of the path and the fence and the trees and everything. I could also see that building with the green awning, which I learned was a Doom Cafe. That's a franchise of European-style cafes that you find in Western Australia. I also got a good view of that Pioneer water tank that helped me find this place. That body of water that we can see is Thompson Bay. Based on what I can see in the video, I think you were standing right over here, not too far from that sewer grate that we saw. Okay, it's time to check which previous location was closest to this one. And in this case, it is actually one of the places that I found during the November 26th live stream that I did recently. That location was in Subiaco in Western Australia. By the way, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I really mangled it during the live stream, so sorry about that. That spot is about 18 miles or 28 kilometers away from this place. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. It was super satisfying for me, especially because it took me less than a half hour to find it, and I would have never guessed when I first looked at it that I would find it that quickly. If anybody else wants me to find them, record a video where you say, "Find me, Jose Monkey," or something like that on camera, or hold up a sign that says something similar. And don't forget to tag me in a comment on that video.